Hello, this is Silicon Valley Forensics, and welcome to the Introduction to Public Forum tutorial. So let's start with an overview on what public forum debate really is. So first of all, it's a team event. So in this debate, you will have a partner, and you and your partner will go against another pair to debate a certain topic. And this topic, the goal of the teams in the topic is to either advocate or reject for the certain position that is posed. So generally, if a question or whether a certain opinion will be presented, and different teams have to present either an argument for that certain opinion or an argument against that opinion. And so, therefore, the goal of the event is for these two pairs to see who can better convince the judge that their opinion is true or false. And so, therefore, one of the biggest roles of a debater in public forum is to communicate their ideas in a very persuasive manner. So, when you're participating in public forum debate, there are certain things that you want to be careful about. The first of which is you want to be able to always be able to present solid logic, reasoning, and analysis. That means that in whatever you say and the arguments that you create, you need to make sure that they're logically sound. The second is the use of evidence. Every team in public forum will use evidence, and it's important as a team to use evidence in a very wise and economic manner. And obviously, there will also be a clash of ideas because you will be going for a certain opinion, whereas your opponent will be going for something else. And it's really important for you to display this clash of ideas and to really show that you understand the nuances and their differences. And at the same time, while you are presenting your ideas, your opponents will also be presenting theirs. So there's always going to be this sort of discourse among the two sides. And your role as a public forum debater is not only to push for your side, but to also prove why your opponent's side is wrong. And this is called countering the other arguments. And this becomes very important in debate rounds. And ultimately, because this is an event where you have to communicate ideas to the judge, it's very important that you have clarity, organization, and you're professional about the way you're communicating such matters.
Prepare the case. First, you should research the topic. When researching the topic, you should brainstorm ideas for your arguments. It is typically best to develop 3 arguments. The backbone of each argument comes from examples, facts, and opinions, along with empirical and rhetorical analysis. Step 2. Write the case. When writing the case, make sure your introduction grasps the attention of the judge. For each argument, state all your evidence and the collective impact of that evidence. While recommended, a third argument is often optional. Step 3. Preparation for the debate. You should practice reading the case so you know your argument adheres to the time limit and is coherent for the judge. You should also practice answering questions about cases and arguments. By preparing a flow sheet, you ensure that you have your arguments at hand and prepare for future parts of the round.
Now we'd like to go over the timing aspect of public forum debate. The first speech given in PF debate is the pro-constructive, where the affirmative side will give a 4-minute speech detailing their arguments. The same applies to the negative team. After this, there's a 3-minute crossfire, in which the first speakers from both teams will ask each other questions about their cases and answer to the best of their ability. The next speeches are given by the second speaker, and is mainly referred to as the rebuttal speech. These go for 4 minutes as well. The second crossfire follows and is executed in a similar manner to the first crossfire. The summary speeches are 2 minutes each, followed by 3-minute grand crossfire, which includes all speakers. The final speech in public forum debate is the final focus, which also goes for 2 minutes. Let's go over an overview of each individual speech in public forum debate. The pro-constructive, and neg-constructive for that matter, is simply a matter of reading your case to the judge. However, the negative team must also do a brief rebuttal of the affirmative team's arguments. These don't need to be detailed, but they should set the stage for your partner to do a complete rebuttal. The first crossfire should be targeted to the main points in the cases. The pro and neg rebuttals are where the second speakers for each team counter their opponent's arguments. In the neg rebuttal, however, the second speaker must counter the pro rebuttal as well. The second crossfire follows a similar format as the first one. The pro and con summary speeches must summarize key arguments in your respective cases and address your opponent's cases as well. The grand crossfire is between all speakers, and this is finally followed by the pro and con final focuses. In this speech, you should go over the key voting issues in the round and why your side won.